So welcome back to week number 8. You've had a little bit of downtime last week with week number 7 and some practice on some pranayama. So it's time to get active again on the mat, and this time we're going to focus on some real functional core strength for the Ashtanga practice. We know that this kind of deep core scoop strength for these muscles in the body are really important for things like the float back, and we can talk about that very quickly during this next sequence. And also actually learning to not only contract but being able to lengthen the abdominal muscles and deload the hips in the right way, so that for us in Ashtanga we don't really do too much crunching work. It's more about isometric strength. We know that things like plank and side hovers are really great for us because they keep the muscles long but really super strong. So you're going to complete 5 rounds, which is 3 of part A and 2 of part B, and that's your dynamic flow warm up. It's almost like this moving meditation that you should really be getting into a great rhythm with by now. And then you're joining me at the top of the mat, all right? So we're finishing out of part B. You finished your last Utkatasana to stand, and we are forward folding towards the floor, hands placed down to the ground. As you're stepping back on your mat, step your right foot first and your left foot second, and spread your 5 fingers wide because you're in a high plank posture. Taking 5 rounds on each leg of abdominal strength, and you tip the sit bones up for downward facing dog and press the heels back. Your right leg will lift in the air for 3-legged dog here. Drawing the knee towards the elbow to begin and scooping the belly up. Breathing out, pressing away. This time bring your knee towards your nose. Scoop the belly up and try and lift the knee an inch higher. Breathe out, push back. Thirdly, bring the knee towards the left elbow, so it's crossing the body now, using more of the oblique muscles of the waist. Press the heel away. And 2 more repetitions. So try this. Knee to elbow, and back to downward facing dog. 1 more time. Knee to right elbow, knee to left elbow, right elbow, and downward facing dog. Place both feet underneath the shoulders. Take 1 breath here, spread the fingers as wide as you can, and lift the left leg in preparation for this side. So as you exhale, bring the knee forwards towards the left elbow. Scoop the belly up and lift it an inch higher. As you inhale, press the leg back. As you exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Scoop the belly up and press away. 1 more time, taking the left knee to the right elbow across, pressing the ground away strongly and pushing back. 2 times around both knees. So left elbow, left elbow, and back. Last one here before you earn rest. Left elbow, left elbow, and 3-legged dog. Knees come down. Child's pose as we sit back. Breathe out, allow the wrists to maybe move on the floor, releasing at the hands and the fingers. And taking your time here to catch your breath. Place the hands on the ground again as we're moving to a side plank. So firstly, move your left hand. Make a triangle position with your body. Bring it between both feet. And then roll out onto the outer blades of both ankles. Grip the ground with 5 fingers and extend the right arm up. So from this position here, you may drop the bottom knee down as a deloading option. Otherwise, we press both feet away and we think about levels here for progression. So you might be able to take the foot to the thigh, bending the knee. From this position, you may be able to grab the top of the knee, or for the full posture, 2 fingers to the big toe, and we are kicking up. So we're pressing the ground away, we're lifting up, and if we can, we're looking up. Take 1 more breath here. Allow the foot to roll over. You come to high plank, roll yourself back and press the downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, look to the hands and move the right hand. Triangle shape, take the feet nice and wide for stability. Roll your weight over onto the outside blades of the feet again. And you're looking up to the back. Lift the under hip away from the floor, but focus on tucking your pelvis underneath you. Anytime you need to deload, you lower onto the bottom knee, and you're building functional strength here. Working through the levels of options, ground the standing fingers, take foot to knee, knee to body, or for your full option to grab the big toe. So in this position, you're working 2 fingers on the big toe and then you're working up, 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 up. So if you're there, take 2 more breaths in this position. Last one. And then you're lowering back to plank and take a full vinyasa. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out here. Relax the neck. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And as we're coming to standing, bring your feet closer together, taking really small bunny hops. So as you lift the belly, you're going to think about moving the hands back and walking to the top of the mat really slowly. So hands move, then you lift your belly and you scoop the feet up. Hands move, we lift the belly, we scoop the feet up. They land as soft as we can. Almost practicing scooping belly and handstand practice. So lift the belly, jump. Lift the belly, lift the feet. Moving light as you can, one more time. Lift the belly, scoop the belly, lift the feet. And you're forward folding from here. Bend the knees to stand, unravel. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale. As we go to the floor, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling half. Exhaling, placing the hands, working on the float back or the step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And bringing yourself to sit with your right foot towards your left wrist. So moving to Navasana, which is boat pose. A real functional posture in the primary series of Ashtanga. So we need to find our weight onto our sit bones to begin. From here, rock yourself back so your feet lift off the floor, bringing your shins parallel to the ground. Shoot the arms out straight, roll the shoulders back and down away from your ears so you elongate your spine. Full posture, legs may extend arms up. But anytime that you round or it kicks into your hip flexors too much, take a modified bend on the knee. So inhaling, 5 rounds of breath here. And then cross the legs, the right leg in front, and momentarily try and lift your hips off the floor. Scoop the belly up, sit back down and perform the next round for 5 breaths. So taking 5 rounds of breath here, legs straight or knees bent. Brace the belly as much as you can. And to feel more abdominals work, slightly elongate your levers back. Cross legs, press ground away, scoop belly up, sit down. We have 1 more round. Inhaling, exhaling, taking 5 counts of breath here. Cross the legs 1 more time. Push the floor away. You might then even start to work for the float back. So from here, knees come up to chest. Find a gap between you and the floor. Shoot the legs back, belly brace. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale for downward facing dog here. Paddle the feet gently. Walking on the heels. Inhale, 3 rounds of vinyasa to finish. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And anytime you would need to, knees, chest and chin and cobra and downward dog is your port of call. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Knees lower here. And we can roll ourselves over onto our back with the legs out straight. Stretching through the abdominals from their work, breathing in. Straighten the arms and the legs. And then the final challenge today, working from low boat to high boat. So back to Navasana and sitting one more time. Chest goes up, shoulders go back. And then we lengthen. So you roll your spine back onto the floor, but you clear your shoulder blades off the ground. Shoot the arms long. From here, sit to high boat. Low boat, 4 repetitions to go. High boat, 3 left. Low boat, high boat, last 2. Last one here. Laying, holding, and pump the arms. Almost like Pilates 100. Take 5 seconds more effort. 2 and 1. Then rest, lay, and recover. Check in with the breath. A little bit cardio. Bring the knees towards the body, hug to release the lower back. Your knees drop to the left side. Push yourself to sit and bring yourself to comfortable cross-legged position. Week number 8 done.